Hey guys! I recently went to Daiso and got some stationery, and Daiso is like a Japanese dollar store. So today I'll be showing you the stationery I got and reviewing it. The first thing I got was a set of 10 ballpoint pens with 0.7 needle tips. The clicking mechanism feels kind of cheap, but then again these pens were $1.50 for the whole set, so I didn't expect that much. Here are the swatches. They were surprisingly smooth given how cheap they were. They're definitely comparable to more expensive pens like the Papermate Inkjoys. However, they're still not the best ballpoint pens I've ever used. Next, I got a pack of 4 erasable highlighters. These highlighters erase with this ink eraser thing on the end, and the highlighters themselves work pretty well, although the blue and green might be a little too dark for highlighting, but the erasing mechanism doesn't work that well, as you can see. If you're looking for cheap highlighters, I would recommend these, but if you're looking for erasable highlighters in particular, they don't work so well. Next, this is a set of 4 gel pens with 0.38mm tips, and I was pleasantly surprised by how smooth these pens are. Although they're not the best I've ever used, I would highly recommend them because they're pretty inexpensive and still work great. My only issue with them is that the pink and blue are a little bit inconsistent, so they stop working at times. Next, I got this silver paint marker, which I'm pretty sure is an imitation version of the Uni Posca. This paint marker works really well, I haven't had any issues with clogging, and it's opaque enough to use on black paper. The next item is this cute little correction tape that looks like a duck. It looks really cute, but it doesn't work that well, so I don't really recommend this. Next, I got this block of memo notes, and I originally thought these were going to be sticky notes, but they're actually just pieces of paper bound together, kind of into a memo pad. The paper feels pretty nice, and I like the pastel colors, but I'm just a little disappointed that they're not sticky notes. Next, I got a thin washi tape with a pattern that kind of reminds me of bees, and it's a pretty standard washi tape. This is a silicone pencil box. I really like the way it looks, and the texture is really nice. My only problem is that it doesn't stay closed all the way, so your pens might fall out if you put this in your backpack. This next notebook has black paper. It's meant to be a scrapbook, but I think it would work well for doing calligraphy or any sort of art using black paper. The last thing I got was this notebook, which has 3 dividers that divide it into 4 sections. The paper, again, is not the best I've ever used, but it's fairly smooth and high quality given the price. It has 6mm rule, which is slightly narrower than college rule. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. You can see pictures of how I use these supplies on my Tumblr and Instagram, which I'll link in the description. I also upload new videos every Monday and Friday. See you next time!